know that I want that boy. I swear to God, I don't know. I swear to God, if I see him walking trucking, I'ma kill him.
I swear to God, gotta switch on. He ain't right, he ain't slide, he don't walk on the bitch. Bitch, swear to God, I don't trust him. I swear to God, niggas be all on our dick trying to fuck with him. I swear to God, when they free walk, swear to God, I'ma get him pint of lean in his V-Lock.
I swear to God, I don't know. I swear to God, if I see him walking trucking, I'ma kill him.
Every time, yeah.
I ain't on that. I'm on that. I ain't on that. I'm on that, boy.
I got OTF, man. What the fuck going on, man? Damn, these bitches there well. Yeah, Steph, gang in the cut. What we doing? Oh,
wow, family. What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about that? Hey, like we always say, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. But on the cool, man, them boys was just about as direct as you can get with the stuff that they were referencing. Basically, you know, letting it be known, like, you know, he was on my Johnson, and, you know, yeah, y'all heard what they were saying. They ready to stand on that. Them boys was getting highly disrespectful with that one, man. And like with artists of the magnitude of Kodak coming out speaking like this, because at the end of the day, man, YB looked up to Kodak. So when it comes to Kodak, we all know the Chosen One song. Everybody knows about that song. For the ones that don't know about how deep it got, everybody knows about that song. But if you didn't know, Kodak took YB to join the Z's. That man YB is a Zoe. He's a zombie on Earth. It's deep between the two. YB truly looked up to Kodak like a big bro. So when Kodak popped out and dissed him, that original one cut deep. He felt like he got snaked out. Then the same situation occurred with Kevin Gates. So, I mean, I don't blame YB for not messing with anybody in the industry, especially to the people that he looked up to, the older ones. He learned very quickly that, you know, you can be snaked by people in this industry. Everybody is out for a way to garner some attention, some clout. And if you blow past these people, they'll start to feel some type of way, man. And that happens in any world where, you know, it's competitive, where you're fighting for the fans, you're fighting for views, you're fighting for revenue. Fools get to showing their true colors. That's the craziest part about it, man. Men will do anything for some revenue. And I can't even call it competitive, man, because it's just flat out snake movements whenever you're willing to turn your back on somebody that you claim to have mutual love for as well, just, you know, to garner some more attention. It's a clout game, so they use you for clout. That right there is the very reason why I never understood why these smaller artists get a hit song that hits the Billboard charts, blows up, makes them go viral, and then they go mess with an already established artist, even though he's a legend, even though he seems like he's real on the television screen. The only thing he wants is to get your gravitational pull. How the fans are pulling towards you right now because you're the next new hot thing. You have the hit song. You got all eyes on you right now. And then these big artists of a Kodak Black, of a Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, a Nicki Minaj, it don't matter, man. They'll come step in and want to do a remix to your song. That way they can grab some of that pull. They can get some of that attention that you got going on. So I never understood why these smaller artists take their one big break, their one opportunity to shine and be the center of attention, and give that over to a star that is already established. That star is not reaching out to you to show you love. That star is reaching out to grab some of that attention and be a part of another hit song. That adds more elements to their catalog to get them to their next big deal. So when they go to their next big deal, you know, you got that huge song that already hit the Billboard charts, and now that it's attached to this person's name, it climbs even higher, because now that person's fan base is like, oh yeah, you rocking with them? Now you're solidified, because at the end of the day, man, when it comes to a fan base, if you get a cosign, oh, they really locking in with you. Now they really looking. But if you already had them paying attention, you had an opportunity to lock in on that fan base anyway. If you believe in yourself and believe in your music, and you can keep coming and giving the fans quality, they're going to love you regardless. You don't need those big artists. All they are doing is trying to crumb snatch from you. They're penny pinching. Y'all don't pay attention to that. So y'all end up getting snaked because y'all developed the love for these artists before you ever even got famous. You listen to every song, but you don't understand that your idols become your rivals. Not supposed to idolize anybody anyway. They're just humans. They just make good music. They just got nice cars and jewelry, but they're still humans. They're still the same as you, flesh and blood at the end of the day, man. So I never understood why you give your attention over to them. But YB learned that the hard way dealing with Yak. Cause Yak, man, hey, he done told y'all, I'm a project baby, grimy dude from the hood. Y'all know them grimy ones, man, that'll backdoor you real fast. And in this industry, he don't feel like anybody can touch him, so he gonna run around and do what he want to. But he's proven with this one that, you know, it's up. He been saying it's up, but it's really up. We know he tried to come out and clear the situation that was going on with YB by blaming it all on Jackboy and trying to apologize to YB. But YB understands now. See, he been in the business long enough. Kodak allowed that to marinate much too long. Now YB understands, like, okay, the movements, he's the biggest. So he understands the movements now. He understands how people operate. So his mind state is like, look, I ain't even gonna deal with none of it no more. I don't need y'all. I don't want nothing from y'all. I took my opportunity and I capitalized. You feel me? And that's all you smaller artists gotta do, man. Capitalize. Whenever you get an opportunity, capitalize. See, that even happens here on this YouTube game. If you get a viral video, you start to get, you know, people that reach out. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's cool to tap in with people. But, you know, a lot of them don't stay genuine throughout the course of time. You'll know the ones who do, man, because they'll come to you genuinely. They'll come to you with the utmost respect and just wanting to help. They'll come to you trying to give you game. They'll come to you like, hey, bro, you know, this and that goes on here. When you get higher, when you get to this point, you'll know. They'll come extending a hand. You can always tell when someone is genuine if you have a spirit of discernment and the ability to read someone. But in the music industry, it's totally different, man, because people have allowed you to believe that the only way you can be solidified is by getting a big name to be attached to you. And that is not the case. Like I said, Plies showed us that. Plies showed us that you can be yourself, not get any features on the album. But once you get that big song, if you keep delivering quality music, you will stand strong. Sauce Walker showed us that. He showed us that you can stay independent off of it. You don't even need a label, and you can garner as much money as you want to. But you have to be willing to invest in yourself. You have to make smart business moves. You cannot impulsively spend until you get to a point where the cash crop is so lovely. Your cash crop is just endless. Your residual income is nonstop. So now it doesn't matter what you spend. Until you get to that point where you have enough equity to cover your losses, then you should probably make smart business decisions. I say that to say this, man, and I had to get that off my chest, man, because that's something I've been talking about almost daily with a few people within the industry, man, like some people that, yeah, y'all definitely know, man, but on the cool, I say that to say this, man. Kodak Black is showing that he been siding with Durk. Durk been his partner. He been siding with, you know, all YB's oppositions. He never felt YB behind the scenes. The chemistry was never there. He never believed YB. And it's just all coming out. YB understands that though. So YB ain't going for the okie doke. You know, the fans are just getting a taste of what reality is, man. When it comes to Kodak and YB will never lock in again, man. It's over with. That been over with. And he's with OTF. You see how comfortable he is? This ain't even Durk. He popping out with Dooley. He ain't even popping out with the superstar that he could be popping out with. He popping out with Dooley. He popping out with, you know, just the lower tier artists over there. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship is very strong for Dooley to get a feature from Kodak Black. Come on now. I'm just saying, man. That's not even a symbiotic relationship. That's more parasitic because, hey, Kodak is the bigger artist. He brings more to the table. Just saying, man. Y'all don't chew me up about that statement in the comment section. It's true if you really think about it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on to all. Y'all already know. All praise be to the Most High. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. With that being said, I'm out. It up, it up, it up, it up, it up.
Think we'd be better off this way.
I love you, Bobby.